Okay.
All right. Well, good morning, everybody. The Lima Allen County Chamber of Commerce press conference for May 2025. I'm Josh Underbrink, President and CEO, and once again, thank you for being here and all you do for our community. First on the agenda today is Jason Aldrich, the Director of Communications and Public Relations for the West Ohio Food Bank, and he's going to talk about some great upcoming events for the West Ohio Food Bank. Jason, good morning.
Morning, Josh. Morning, everyone. Thank you for having us here this morning. One of the big things coming up here with the West Ohio Food Bank is our annual Spring Resource Fair. And it also combines with a food distribution for the month of June. And this is going to be at the Allen County Fairgrounds, and it's going to be next Thursday, June 5th, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. This has been very successful for us the past few years. And just a reminder too that those that will get in line for food, you will not have to register for this one ahead of time. Normally our 1 to 2 food distributions that we do every month, we make you pre-register. Now for this one, since it's off-site and it's a big facility, you don't have to sign up for this one. You just basically have to get in line. So you'll enter off of Route 309 Harding Highway. At the main gate, you'll get in line, you'll park, and then attend the Resource Fair booths. We'll also have free lunch available, and then the line will start to move for the food distribution around 11 a.m., and then you will exit to the right out onto Route 117 Bell Fountain Road. Over 30 booths will be on hand at our Resource Fair this year, featuring a number of nonprofit and medical services that the public can get more information about. And we're still taking folks that would like to be a part of this. So if your nonprofit business or organization would like to be a part of our Resource Fair and have a booth out at the fairgrounds next Thursday, just call our office, 222-7946, ask for Stephen Rakes, again, during normal business hours. So we're looking forward to our Resource Fair on Thursday, June 5th. Other items quickly, obviously we're keeping close watch on the moves that our federal lawmakers are making as we await Congress to approve a new farm bill that'll help support and fund programs that we are a part of, specifically SNAP and TFAP. We're also watching at the state level, the Ohio Senate, as they continue debates on the biennial state budget, which is due to the governor by the end of June, and then is required by state law to be signed into law on July 1. We're still always looking for volunteers to help us out now that school is pretty much out for the summer. Middle and high schoolers through adults, kids 16 and older need something to do, please get a hold of us. They can help pack food boxes for our seniors, backpacks for kids, sort and pack food, check the use by dates, of course, assist with any other duties that we have, cleaning, office work. It's a great opportunity for a group, a church, or organization to host a food distribution or come to the food bank and volunteer at one that we do. Again, anybody seeking any further information, call us, 419-222-7946. We're out there in the social world, Facebook, X, Instagram. You can sign up for text alerts by texting the word West Ohio Food Bank to 419-757-4981. And of course, check out our website, WOFB.org. You dig around on there, you also find a podcast that I host. And I know you go a few months back and you'll find Josh was a guest on one of those podcasts. So thank you very much.
Thanks, Jason. And thanks to the West Ohio Food Bank for all that you're doing. And make sure to check out their Resource Fair on the 5th. It's always a great event. So thank you, Jason, once again. All right, next up, we'd like to introduce Ada Ellerbrock from Care Access. They have some pre-screenings coming up at the local Juneteenth event. Ada, hear all about it.
Yes, thank you, Josh. Yes, Care Access is a global health research company that brings clinical research to the community. We're excited that when different events come in the community, we're able to partner with them and bring a free screening to that event. And that's going to be happening at Juneteenth. The celebration that's going to be taking place on the 14th of June here in downtown Lima will be in the square. Look for our teal green mobile site vehicle, or MSV for short. That's where we'll be holding the blood screenings. They'll be able to come in, do a free screening for general things like A1C, full lipid panel, but they'll also be able to take a deep dive into the bad cholesterol and pull out what's called LPA. LPA is a little known cholesterol. If it's elevated, could bring you 3 times more at risk for heart attack and stroke. So we're offering this free screening, being able to bring something that they're not able to get generally done with their doctors. They will receive a $45 compensation as a thank you, and this is all done by walk-in. So that's where we want to let people to get the word out. When you come to the Juneteenth event, look for the teal van with Care Access on the side. We'll be able to offer free screening. If they also qualify by family history and age factors, they'll be able to have another screening done for what's called PTAL. It's a little known plaque that can be an early indicator for Alzheimer's disease. So please come out, enjoy the Juneteenth celebration, noon to 6 on the 14th of June in downtown Lima, and be sure to look out for Care Access and come have a free screening done. Thank you.
Thanks, Ada. And like she said, you do not need to pre-register, so just come to the event and find the teal green vehicle. Thanks, Ada. All right, next up, we'd like to introduce Anisha Hale, the community coordinator, coordinator community advocacy for Mercy Health St. Rita's Medical Center, and she's here to talk about their upcoming Red Door Gala, big event coming up. Anisha.
Thank you, Josh. And just one correction. My name is Anisha Hale, and I am the gift officer for the foundation at Mercy Health. So I just wanted to take a few moments this morning to introduce myself to you all. Those of you that know me, those of you that don't know me, I am the gift officer for the foundation, formerly the community health coordinator for Mercy Health. And this year we're having our 6th annual Red Door Gala. It's Thursday, June the 5th at Veterans Memorial Civic and Convention Center right out here on 7 Town Square. We will be having hors d'oeuvres from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. And from 7:30 to 9:30 p.m. we'll have award presentations and also surprise entertainment. Josh, don't ask me who it is. All of the proceeds go to the Sisters of Mercy, and this year we're focusing on the art of medicine, embracing what that looks like, focusing on the human experience and how that impacts your mind, your body, and your soul. So I hope and pray that all of you all can come out. If you have any questions, please contact Mary Ann Bailey at 419-226-9113, or you can email her at mabailey@mercy.com. Thank you.
Thank you, Anisha.
You're welcome.
And congratulations to Anisha on your new role.
Thank you.
Yeah, gift officer. We'll put that in the data bank now. All right. So next up is Tanya Jandro, the owner of Modish Maven Boutique, and they have a fashion show coming up on June 5th. Tanya, let's hear all about it.
It's a busy day, it
It
seems
is.
like. Good morning, everyone. I brought just a few of the items that are going to be there. It's a new line for us called Milo, but they make wonderful leather pieces. So we are hosting an exclusive fashion show. It'll be runway style up at the Central District on the 2nd floor where we're located. It is June 5th on Thursday from 5:30 to 7:30, and it is going to be a ticketed event. So those tickets are available on our website. But you can expect a night of live runway models. They're going to be premium brands and just a lot of style and connections. So food, fashion, and fun with women. Revere is the line that we're going to be hosting, and they are a USA made line. I kind of refer to them as being like timeless, minimalist pieces. They're very comfortable, but you can wear them out to an elevated event. They're all machine washable. It's just a wonderful line. Milo, the premium leather that we're hosting here, just as some examples of. And then really excited to host Carrie Pedlow. She is a local gal, and her company is called Tilted Stone Jewelry. She makes one-of-a-kind, very unique pieces, metals, stones, and we're really excited to pair those with our showings that night. So we're also going to be having food from the Social House. If you haven't had the opportunity to experience them, we'll have a small past appetizers with about 3 or 4 different types from them, as well as Touch of Europe with their fantastic pastries for a dessert, and then complimentary drinks from us. So the event, there's a general admission. There is also a VIP. So the VIP will get everything that I just described, but also an opportunity to have an exclusive meet and greet with the designers. So the Revere designer will be on hand and there that night talking about her clothing line. We're super excited. Her name is Rebecca Gruwall. We'll make sure that you have reserved seating. There's a swag bag for the VIP ticket holders filled with goodies and some exclusive discounts that night. So tickets are available on our website at modishmavenboutique.com. And again, it's going to be up at the Central District on the 2nd floor where we're located. So thank you.
Thanks, Tanya. I assume safe space is limited as well, correct?
Space is limited, yep, and the tickets are selling well. So if anyone is interested, we encourage them to get them soon.
All right, get those tickets today. Thanks, Tanya. Thanks. Next up, we'd like to introduce Matt Neely from Sister Cities Lima to talk about some great upcoming events and programs, and I think a little trip.
Yes.
Matt.
All right. Hello, I'm Matt with Lima Sister Cities, and in 5 days we're embarking on another new adventure. June 1st, a group of our local students will be representing our community as youth ambassadors on this exciting delegation trip to Japan. We will visit several major cities such as Tokyo, Yokohama, Kyoto, Osaka, as well as ending our trip in our sister city, Harimacho. During this trip, our youth ambassadors will explore Japan's culture and rich history through guided tours of museums, shrines, temples, art installments, and much more, and various numerous critical landmarks as well. We will also visit the Tokyo Sky Tree, which is the tallest tower in Japan, as well as the second tallest structure in the world. And we will also visit the World Expo, which is also known as the World's Fair, which is being held this year in Osaka. So we'll be able to spend 2 days there visiting all the different world pavilions that were built on an island just for this event. This cultural exchange program promotes global understanding and strengthens the long-standing friendship between Harimacho and Lima, Ohio. And what I'm doing here today is inviting the community to follow along our adventure as these students experience new things for the first time over in Japan. You can follow our adventures on Facebook. We'll be trying to do daily posts of photos of all the places we visited, as well as just trying to get some feedback and videos as well. So you can follow us at Lima Sister Cities on Facebook. And also we still have raffle tickets available for the quilts that we have going to be raffled off. It's going to go until the tickets are gone, because there is a limited number of tickets, or until December, whichever comes first. So be sure to check out the raffle tickets on our website, limasistercities.com, and hope you all follow us along as we start this new adventure here in just a couple days. So thank you.
Thanks, Matt. And safe travels to you and your delegation there heading over.
Thank you.
All right, next up, we'd like to introduce Jason Henderson and Liz Whitney. Jason is the president and founder of Mentoring with Music, and they're here to share some information about their new 501c3 nonprofit organization that's dedicated to inspiring youth through music. Jason, Liz, come on up.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
Okay.
My name is Jason Henderson. I've been in the community for a while. I have a recording studio, and then me and my brothers, we do music. We sing a lot around here. You guys probably heard of us. To pivot off of that, I started a new music program called Mentoring with Music, and that is to help the kids in the community, to show them that it's not just the leaders on the stage, but there's a lot of behind the scene things that needs to happen to make the artists look good. So I'm going to teach the kids how to auto engineer. I'm going to teach them how to do lighting. I'm going to teach them how to do live music. I'm going to teach them how to do drones and video. I'm going to teach them how to do graphics. This right here is a program that's going to help the kids, get them off the streets and kind of help them to find out what they want to do in life instead of just being a so-called rapper. You know what I mean? There's more than that than just the star on the stage. So with this program, I believe that we can help kids get off the streets. They can find themselves. They can find a new look in life, something to do, and it's going to help with the community and make the kids feel good about themselves. So my part is to make the classes go and to get the classes going. So it'll be starting June 3rd over at SUNY Records, and then from there we're going to build on and get to a bigger and better venue. And Liz can help me talk about the 501c3 part about the grants.
Hi everyone, Liz Whitney. Mentoring with Music is a program that I have never seen before quite like it. So we both have a long history in mentoring youth, but we are focused on the at-risk youth here in Lima, and we'd like to make them feel seen and supported in whatever it is that they're going through. I'm also a CASA volunteer, so I know that we have an endless need for children and youth to be mentored and feel supported. And with this program, they will also make friends that may be going through similar situations, which is important. So we just want to show them that they have opportunity and that there are options for them. I mean, the things that Jason and his instructors are going to be teaching, these are real jobs. We're just going to teach the fundamental basics, but at the end of the 8-week period, we're going to give them a certificate of completion and a graduation at the Civic Center. And then if they want to continue into our next session, they'll elevate to the next 8 weeks and continue on with whatever subjects that they like. And the ultimate goal is, if they're interested in any field or any role in the music industry that we're teaching, we're going to help set up a scholarship for them to go to music school. And so there's a lot more to come. We are going to have a booth at Juneteenth, and it'll just be me and maybe one other person. And as Jason mentioned, we're starting June 3rd. We'll have orientation on Monday, June the 2nd. And we do have a Facebook page. It's Mentoring with Music, Inc. on Facebook. And our website is mentoringwithmusic.org. You can find all of the information there, and we will have flyers to pass out. We're just really grateful that you guys are, here to listen and to support our new program. We are accepting donations, which of course are tax deductible, and monetary or in-kind gifts rather. We really need a vehicle. We need equipment, music equipment, and we need a vehicle, because not every child and teenager has transportation to and from. Now, SUNY Records is located at 1176 West North Street in Lima, and that's at the corner of Cole and Allentown, where it turns into North. Our goal is to increase our space, because right now we're limited to 24 students, and we'd like to move downtown, so we're sort of negotiating some space downtown, possibly at the hub. We'll keep you guys informed. Other than that, we just want to make sure that the kids understand that they have a place to go, and when they have too much time on their hands, that's when they usually end up on the streets, and we just want to get a positive environment for them. So if you have any questions, just let us know. Thank you.
Thank you both. All right, thanks, guys. And we appreciate you guys bringing this great pro-social activity to our youth and our community. It's a great idea, and kudos to you each. All right, next up, we'd like to invite Guy Amos Marcelin, the Chief Executive Officer, and Sandra Lickley from Good Heart Ministry to share about the details on their Good Heart Ministry program and their orphanage down in Haiti. Sandra, Guy, good morning.
Good morning. I'm Sandra Lickley, and this is Guy Amos Marcelin. I'm retired from pastoral ministry, which I did for over 20 years in the Lima area, but I'm still teaching. I'm an ESL instructor. I teach both at Apollo at the Adult Basic Education section, and also at the Language and Tutoring Academy on South Cable Road under the direction of Lilia Jamai. Through my teaching this past year, I've come in contact with many students from Haiti, and it has changed my life. I'd like to explain a little bit. I feel that part of my philosophy of life at this stage of my life is the verse from the scriptures that say, the greatest commandment is to love the Lord your God with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind, and your neighbor as yourself. And someone asked Jesus, well, who is my neighbor? And Jesus went on to tell the familiar story about the Good Samaritan. And the crux of that message is that as we travel the road of life, and if we encounter someone who is injured, who is hurting, who is in critical condition, who has been diminished, treated unjustly, beaten up, humiliated, that they are our neighbor that we should help and lift up. And I have seen in my work with many of the Haitian immigrants who are here in the Lima area a great need to lift up people who have suffered a great deal because of what's happening in their country. Haiti is one of the poorest countries of the world. I have learned that many do not have running water or electricity, and there are no jobs for many people, and the government is presently in chaos. Their president was assassinated, that there are roving gangs in the country that are fighting with each other, that go around killing people and robbing and stealing and threatening, and it's not a very safe place today to raise a family. And so many have sought a way to support their families by taking advantage of the offer of our government to come temporarily to the United States with a work permit and to work for 2 years or so. So they legally came. We have quite a few living in Lima now. They are our neighbors living among us. And recently, our government has decided to nullify such things as their paperwork, their paper that document that said they could come here, and to also nullify their work permits now as of August the 3rd, which will take away their support, their ability to live and to pay rent and buy food and send money back home to their families. So it almost feels like the noose is being tightened around the neck. And many of my friends, and they are now my friends, are living in fear of the unknown in the future. And that's one reason why I feel like I need to step up a little more and try to be an advocate for people who are my neighbor. And I feel convicted by my faith to be involved and to help and support them. I met Amos at one of the Lunch and Learn events that were being carried out by St. Rose and St. John's Catholic churches. They've been wonderful monthly meetings with a meal, a lunch on a Sunday afternoon, and then they have speakers come and give some input about our culture, about where to find affordable housing. Been very, very helpful, very supportive. And I find that many of the churches in the Lime area are cooperating, getting together, working together, maybe more than they did before, in order to be advocates for our dear brothers and sisters, many of whom already church members are involved in local churches, and we're very glad to have them. Amos is going to share with you about an orphanage that he started going on 8 years ago in Haiti, in a rural area, and about working with children who have no parents. Some of them have parents, but parents can't afford to feed them and send them to school. And Amos has a heart for these children, and I'd like for him to share a little bit about how he got started with his orphanage and how we can be supportive of what's happening in Haiti with this orphanage. Okay,
Thank
I'm
you.
going to turn it over to you.
Good morning. So I will breathe. My name is Amos Mosley. I'm Haitian. I've been here for about 17 months. So we established Good Heart Ministry in Haiti in 2014. The time for us, after a brief survey, so we realized that there are about 2,700 children who are not able to go to school. And most of the children, their parents, one mother can have 8 to 12 children and is not even able to give the basic needs to the children. So that's why that time we realized that the best thing to do is creating something, doing something to help those community, because that's a place where I was born. So we call it Pestel, and then in February 2014 we established Good Heart Ministry. So in 2017 we got parents bringing children to us, say yes, take this for me. So we were not able to take all the children because we didn't have enough place to host them. So we were obliged to see what we could do. So there are a few children who were orphaned, others were abandoned, others was disabled. But you can see that, as we used to say in America, the kids should feel more comfortable with their parents. However, in my country, it's not the case. Because the mother has 8 or 12 children and is not able to help them with the basic needs, so that's the way the kids get lost. So the mother closes her eyes and her arms and watching the kids doing what they want. And that's why we got all those children abused, because they need food and there's no food at the house. They need to go to school. The parent is not able to help them, so they have to go out and find someone. And that person, I won't tell you everything, so you can imagine what I mean. So for you, if you want food, okay, do this. If you want to go to school, okay, I'm gonna give you the money, but you have to do this. And you realize that giving you some money to pay school, not enough even to pay the school, but you lay down for that and then you get pregnant. So that's where we came through. We said, okay, we need to stop it. So I know that we could not save the world, but we could save a few children. And then we established the orphanage in 2017. So we have got the place, we put them, we pay school. But now the situation is more complicated because of the gangsters. They called us a few days ago to relocate the children because gangsters now trying to abuse children in the town, and there's no justice there. So now we just launched a fundraising and see how we can get money to repair a house then in Pastel, Haiti, to relocate the kids in July. And that's why you can have this. You see this if you have it here. It costs us about $11,000 to get things done, and we have until July to relocate the children. One of our children, they attempt to abuse her. The problem is we cannot even tell people what's going on because the gangsters, they get a weapon. So you have to stay quiet and accept the situation. So today, thank you for giving me this opportunity to speak. So the time is short. I don't want to keep you too long, So you can go on Facebook page and you type Grant Ministry. You will see us, the information, or we have a website, grantministry.org. That's where we are. And if you want to support, so Sandra is our treasurer, and we have a phone number is 419-973-1333. Please come on board, help us because we need to change the children's life in Haiti. Thank you so much.
Sandra. Thank you so much for the work that you're doing, and just thanks for being a Lima Chamber member as well. And like they said, if you want to support the orphanage, please reach out to them today. You have until July 1st, I heard though.
The end of July, we have to relocate the children.
That's right. And so there's kind of a deadline there, so reach out to them today. All right, thanks to you both.
Thank you.
All right, next up, we'd like to introduce Cricket Rodriguez, the Executive Director of Downtown Lima, Inc., to talk about Third Thursdays coming back to Lima here soon. Cricket.
Good morning, everybody. I am here to invite you to Third Thursdays in downtown Lima. They are happening in June, July, and August this year. We have an overall poster that is kind of just saying what dates you need to be downtown Lima this summer. And then keep an eye out because each Third Thursday is going to be a little bit different. We are going to have some like foundation events that is going to be the Buckeye Cruisers Car Show is going to be on North Main Street. The Lima Farmers Market is going to be joining us downtown on Thursdays for this event as well. And our downtown restaurants, participating restaurants, are going to be offering a $5 taste of downtown Lima. So if there's some new establishments downtown that you have not had the opportunity to try yet, Third Thursdays is going to be a great opportunity to come down and get a little taste of their menu. We also are going to have several locations hosting live music. I believe Social House is planning on having music in the courtyard. There's going to be a band on the Visto Taco rooftop patio, as well as music up on North Main Street. We're going to be having participation through retailers, through sales and different activities. We're going to have vendors set up in the square as well. So if you would like to participate as well, please reach out to us on our Facebook page. You can keep an eye on our Facebook event page for Third Thursdays as to what is happening each month. But just because you come to one does not mean you don't need to come to all of them, because like I said, there's going to be different things at each event. And we look forward to seeing you downtown on Third Thursdays to celebrate our community.
Hey, Cricket, what time is the third Thursday is going to be taking
It's a
place?
very fluid time. It's in the evening. Events are staggered as starting and stopping, but around 4 o'clock would be a good time to come down.
Great, thanks, Cricket. Exciting to have that back to downtown on third Thursdays. Perfect name for an event because you know exactly when it is. So
Thursday.
thank you. All right, next up, we'd like to introduce Julie Klingler, the director of programs here at the Lima Allen County Chamber of Commerce, to talk about some YP events and some upcoming chamber events.
Yeah,
Julie.
Thank you, Josh. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm going to talk today a little bit about some summer programs and deadlines that we have, and then at the next press conference, we're going to dive into fall because we got a lot stacked up for the whole year. So first on the list is Wake, Rattle, and Roll. That's this Friday at the Civic Center. Friday morning, come down for networking. Doors open at 7, and the program goes from 7:30 to 8:30. We will have Terry Mesher, the program manager of a program from the governor's office called H2 Ohio, and he's going to be talking a little bit about Ohio's water and how agriculture and business and industry all work together to manage the water in the state of Ohio. So come out for that. Next is a deadline for our Portugal trip. June 13 is our deadline. So if you or anyone you know is interested in doing some international travel, please let us know. That is a 9-day trip out of Columbus, Ohio, all inclusive with air, meals, tour guide, and it's going to be a great time. They'll be touring cities like Lisbon, Sintra, Porto, and more for 9 days. And then finally, our golf classic. So we're really pleased that golf classic that we run is not only a double course, which you know, but 57 years we've been doing this golf classic, which is amazing. We take over Hidden Creek and Colonial. We are looking for some volunteers, but also the rest of the teams are for sale. We're about 2/3 sold out, so we are looking for teams at this point. We want to thank our sponsors for that event. They are Shakely and Northwest Painting and Coating. And we do have other sponsorships available for that as well. So come out, network with us, and have fun on the course that day. So that's all I have for today, Josh.
Thanks, Julie.
Yeah.
All right, next, Gabe Taviano, the Director of Marketing and Communications here at the Lima Allen County Chamber of Commerce, has talked about our upcoming chamber directory for 2026. Gabe?
Thanks, Josh. So our annual directory is coming out. You see that it'll probably come out as a printed magazine. It's an annual magazine that comes out with all the membership listings in it. But I wanted to make you guys aware that right now is the time that you might, as a member, your business might be contacted to give you the opportunity to advertise in that annual printed directory. You might have also heard from Town Square Publishers. We have a new product that is called Lima Vibes. It's a digital magazine that happens quarterly, and so that has come out. Our second edition just released with stories on Air Force Community School and the Lima News. And so we're trying to share all the positive stories and the things that are happening here in our community. So those are two different opportunities for your business or your organization to, choose your form of advertising and put your business's name out there. So you might get a phone call from them, and this is just a notice that they'll be calling you in the next 4 to 6 weeks. So.
Thanks, Gabe. And I would just encourage everybody to stay up to date to all things Chamber by following our Facebook page, LinkedIn, and etc. We always are putting out some great information. We have ribbon cuttings almost every week, and something for our business community. So thanks, Gabe, for operating that. I have two other announcements before we conclude today, but this Saturday starts the Lima Farmers Market. It's going to be back at UNOH's Racer Station from 9 a.m. until noon, May 31st until September 27th. So there's a great way to support local businesses, our local agriculture community, and a lot of local vendors. So come out. There's different themes tied to many of those Saturday events. Mark your calendars for each Saturday from now until basically the end of September. And then lastly, we have a great event coming up with our Pot Center called Pour for Pots. It's also taking place on June 5th from 6 to 8, so a busy night. So you pick what activity you'd like to participate in that night, but Pour for Pots is a great fundraising activity that's going to be held at the Met here in downtown Lima. Tickets are available at thepotsentrepreneural.com, and this is a great fundraising event, so you can hear from Lee. If you know Lee from Purple Feet, he will be kind of leading you through a bourbon taste testing. Lee carries a number of credentials and certifications and a lot of brain power when it comes to bourbon. So he's going to be unloading some of that knowledge at the tasting that night. And so get your tickets today. A lot of things happening on June 5th and a lot of things happening here in Lima and Allen County. So thanks for each and every one of you for all that you're doing to make Lima, Allen County a better place to live, learn, worship, and play for all. And we'll break down for interviews. Thanks and have a great week.